So this is what's going on at the job site right now. Notice that I'm having to shoot my own video right now because my video cameraman is afraid of the cold. There he is right there. There he is right there. So again, I'm having to shoot on an iPhone. Notice the nice rig that we have.
Hey, you want a microphone?
That is not being used right now because it's drizzling. It is 12 p.m. right now, and it finally quit raining. It rained for about an hour and a half. It wasn't a heavy rain, but it was rain nonetheless. So it finally quit. We covered up the two lean-tos, or the carport areas, like we had planned on doing. And the main area, we did not cover it because it was already hard enough. And as you can see, there's some standing water. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna push all that water off, and then we're gonna put the machines on there with the floating pans. And then that'll bring up some more cream, and then we're just gonna finish it as normal. So when this is done, you'll never know that it got rained on. So the fact that we were prepared and we had a plan, you know, we had plastic, everything, and I told you, if we can get it all poured out before the rain gets here, we got it. And that's what happened. So and you can see, this is what happens. As you can see right here, all the cement from the surface, all the cream is washed off, so you end up with a lot of rocks. But like I said, it's still wet enough that we're gonna be able to work it, bring up the cream, and finish it like normal. So rain is over with according to the radar. It already passed, so another 3-4 hours, so maybe 3 or 4 p.m. we'll be out of here, and we'll end up with a very nice slab, which that makes me happy. So anyway, back to work. All right, so that's about as much as I'm gonna do. It's still wet, but at least we got all the water off. Now, keep in mind, every time we take water off, we're also pushing the cement off the surface, so you don't want to do too much. So now they're gonna do a few passes with the floating pan to bring up some cream, and then we're gonna let it dry up. You do not want to trap any moisture under the surface, so that's why we're just opening it up with a floating pan. Once he does that and it dries up enough, we can hit it with the combination blades. But as you can see, the sky cleared up, so it should be smooth sailing from now on. All right, so this morning it was 70 degrees and cloudy. Then the cold front rolled in, the storm came with it, and it got down to 55, I believe. Windy, rain, all that's gone. And now we are about 75 degrees and sunny. So we've had every season, and it's only 2 p.m. So now the sun's out. As you can see, the slab's drying out pretty well, and that carport down there is it's almost ready to be brushed. This main slab is the one going the slowest because it's flat and level, so the water has nowhere to go, or the moisture. But now that the sun's out, about 30 more minutes we'll be able to put the machines on there. We already pan floated it, so it's moving pretty good. I say another 2 hours or so, this is going to be one very nice looking slab. saying is the slab is drying too fast. That's why we're all in a hurry now. Any water? Anyone? Any water? We need water. We need water. So earlier I told you guys that we had 5 sacks straight on this job, and of course it was 55 degrees or something like that when I told you that. It must be 85 degrees now. It went up like 30 degrees. So any of you that know concrete know what happened when we have straight sack concrete and then the sun comes out and goes up 30 degrees. This thing just hit all at once. So we were running all over the place. We ran out of water. We didn't have enough. There's no water. The water well's not working yet. So we used up all the drinking water to keep the slab going. And then we went to the water trough where the animals drink water. And we got some buckets out of there to keep going. And then we got a skid steer and drove it over there, filled up the bucket with water, drove it back. In the meantime, we put every trowel machine that we have on this slab, and everybody was doing this beautiful dance where nobody's talking, everybody's running, but everybody's doing something productive. Oh, I love that. So I love it because it worked out, but any of you guys that do concrete know exactly what I mean, and you know exactly the feeling that I'm having right now. After, for about an hour, everybody's going crazy, and now the slab is pretty much done. We just have one guy running a trowel machine, a finishing pass, and everybody's kind of, you know, cleaning up their tools, and everybody's like, yes, we won. So we had a big ugly fight against this concrete today, and we won. It's been a crazy day today. So I left my house at 2 a.m. in the morning, came here. It was cold, it was windy, it rained, and now it's 85 degrees. Anyway, I'm exhausted, but I'm too pumped up to not enjoy it. So I'm enjoying this right now. So we're gonna get all these trowel machines off the slab, take a little breather. Actually, we don't even have any drinking water. We're gonna have to go get some drinking water because we used it all up for the slab. So anyway, I think that's all I have for today. Thank you for joining us. Subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time. We are Texas Barndominium. I need water. There's no water. I didn't ask you if there was water. I said I need water.